Good morning. It is Wednesday, and today is what, January 4th? I don't even know. Yes. So, you see I'm not downstairs in the clay room because I have some glazes that I ordered, and I'm going to unbox them. And then I thought, well, I might as well show you the upstairs, my dining room, which is where I do the clay classes and workshops. So I just thought it'd be fun since I'm doing this. So anyway, I'm going to see what I ordered. I don't even remember. I just ordered, I'm very low on glazes, and I don't have a big area to store them, so I can't have like all these nicely organized shelves where all the Mako are together and all the Amico and all that finer kind of all in one shelf. So what did I get? Oh, I got Mako white gloss. Ooh, blue hydrangea. I haven't used this before, but I've seen it and I like what I've seen. Who had blue hydrangea this morning on something? It was on a lotus flower candlestick, but I can't remember who makes them because I'm not good with all the names yet. Ooh, Celadon Bloom. I wanted that too because I've seen that a lot. And this is a cobalt wash. That's good. Let's see what else. Shino. Yay. Mako Shino. Tiger's Eye. Stone Denim. A lot of these I've never used because I have very few. Copper Float, never used that. Moonscape. And Aurora Green. Cool. Now what else did I get? Oh, meanwhile, I rescued, we are in Baltimore here. We have ice on top of snow, like 5 or so inches of snow and then hard ice on top. And the streets are clean, but I live in a row house. There's no driveways or garages, so when they clean the street, it just piles all that snow up against your car. So then we try and shovel it, and it goes in between cars and takes up a lot of parking spaces because there's big mounds of snow, and then you got to try and walk them. Anyway, it's a mess. But out front, of course, where I get my hydrangeas, I looked down when I was out there the other day, and this precious little leaf was just hanging out on the edge of the garden in the ice, and I was able to gently get her out, and I put her in water, and she's going to make a lovely dish. She's brittle again. I'll have to wet her again, but anyway, so that's what's laying here. I had her in plastic, but she's still dried out, but she'll be good. She'll be good. If you watched, let me see, I think I put up making the bird feeder out of the hydrangea leaves. And sadly, my stupidity, I should have laid it down, stood it up on a sponge. I was, it was dry, and I was just, with a damp sponge, softening the edges in a few places, and I hit too hard, and the bottom leaf fell out and smashed on the floor. But the feeder part is fine, and the top leaf, so I will make another leaf and then put it all together again. But I was mad at myself for doing that. All right, what's in here besides paper? Ah, this is low fire, turtle shell. I do low fire with my classes. Mirror blue, haven't done that before. I've done turtle shell, I like it. And Jungle Gems mocha marble. Now I was reading that you can actually, yes, some of these low fires now can go to mid fire cone 6. So I'm excited to try that too, because that'll give me more glaze options if I can use them for both. So let's see. Jungle Gems I know is one that you can sometimes fire to cone 6. Boy, boxes. All right, I have one more box. Let's see what it is. Oh, I ordered I got 50 pounds of Laguna B-Mix 5. I love that clay because it's so smooth, white when it's finished. Sometimes I do put some Endo on it, but I do like smooth white. Right, so what's in here? Sea green. I've used this before. This one doesn't say about going to 6, but on the Mako site in the chart. Oh, and Mystic Jade jungle gems. May fire to higher temperatures. Yep, good, cool. And light flux. You know, I should have gotten, what's the other flux? It's, I don't know, but, because I've been using light flux, but I should have tried one of the ones that was I think there's one that's like a pinkish color, but that's okay. I love the light flux. So, that's what I ordered. Now, since I can't reverse this to away from looking at me, I'm just going to have to walk with you and show you some things. So, like I said, this is my dining room, and that's where I hold my classes. Back there is my living room. Just a quick view. My house is always kind of messy. The table, my son made me this lovely rainbow table. Let me see if I can get it. I don't want to make you all dizzy. I get dizzy with the move. There we go. Now, of course, when I show the video, is that going to end up being lopsided? I don't know. But anyway, so I haul stuff up here. See the table with from the basement, all the tools. I pop up that table, and I have a pile over here and on the floor. But anyway, now I'm going to try and do this without making you all sick. So I made these dishes for Thanksgiving dinner in 1998. I had about 20 people. I made everybody their own plate to take home like this, and then told them they had to bring it back next year. I used to do Thanksgiving with my friends, our family and my friend's family all together. What's down here? This was one of the pottery throwdown. Oh, that isn't it. Here we go. The pottery throwdown, like tea set, and I don't know, this isn't working real well, is it? I don't know how to show you this better. Like that. Anyway, it's a tea set and a bowl, and there's other parts around. My granddaughter, this is what she made everybody in the family for Christmas. Now, this was for Judas, and she's an Ohio State fan. My daughter Abby is 10, and so she put a football in hers, but she made them all personalized. Her cousins, her parents, grandparents. She did a good job. I've made 2 gluggle jugs, which I absolutely love gluggle jugs. So this is the smaller one, and then there's a bigger one back here. Sadly, this one leaks a little, so I'm gonna try some bisque fix in the place. It's a place down here I can see, and see if it fixes it. But it does gluggle. This is a, oh, now I'm in a flight. A Castle Lumiere that I made to put the candle in. It lights up through the windows. This is from long ago too. Up here is my first face jug. I took an African art course in college, and we were given an assignment to make, or a project or something, so I chose to make a face jug. When I learned about them, I thought they were really cool. I hope the light's probably terrible. This is just a little, can you see it? This is probably a horrible video, I'm sorry. Can you see the fish? It's because the light's in the way. Oh well. So this is, maybe I should pick them up and bring them over here. This is an Udu drum. I'm actually going to do an Udu drum workshop. It's another African art thing. This one looks like a bong. My son came home and saw it and said, he thought I was on drugs. Thought I had a bong. He went home and told his wife, I think Mom has a bong. But it isn't. It's a drum. So here's another fun face jug. I use this as a candy dish. That's why it's got a big open mouth. Let's see. This This was my very first sculpture class. I can take her glasses off, and it was from a live model. So I did not know the girl that modeled for us, but I went to my son's school because I was friends with his teacher, and I wanted to show her the piece when I picked it up. And when I went in the office to say who I wanted to see, the secretary said, "Who is that?" I said, "I don't know her name. She was our model in a sculpture class." She said, "That's my niece. I know it is." And she called her niece, and sure enough, it was her niece. So obviously it looked like her, which is a good thing. Let's see. This I did not make. I have to back up. This piece I found at a thrift store. And the potter on the back, I can't get to it right now. I looked him up, and he actually died of AIDS. But I love this piece, so I keep it there. What else we have? Oh, my friend Judy at the Christmas, the clay ladies were tasked with, we drew names, Secret Santa, but you had to hand make a gift, and it didn't have to be clay. All these women have never done clay before. They're all beginners, and they make great things in class. But Judy, my friend Judy, made this for me. It's all with lace and ribbons, and it's actually on candlesticks and cardboard layers. I mean, isn't that cool? This is another luminary, a tree that I made with lights. When I made it, actually, these were all sticking up, and they were too big for the kiln, so I just brought it down and bent them over because it was too tall. But when you light it up, all this lights up. Oh, my son in high school brought this. Whoops, here we go. Made this for me years ago when he was in high school, and my younger son, when he was little, made this little mug. Isn't that cute? Okay, let's see what else to show you. Oh, up here. Now, I don't know if you'll be able to see that. So up here on the end, let me see. I'm trying to see if you're seeing it. Yeah, these are teapots I made. This one with the stars and moons, I'm hoping you can see that. I can't see because it's up in the air, is the first teapot I made. And then, let me come over here, and this is just are you seeing it? I can't tell. Let me see. Are you seeing it? I don't know. I hope you can see that teapot. Okay. So that's some teapots. And I'm trying to move slowly so that you don't, so I might as well, since it's aimed there. My youngest son, Matthew, did this in, when he was 9. Lauren, the oldest daughter, did this in high school. And then Todd, my oldest son, did this in middle school. So that's why they're hanging here. And Judith's sister was an amazing artist. Sadly, she has passed away. But all of these ink drawings were done by her. So down here, this would be my first bowl in the first class I took at community college in ceramics. The learning, I guess it was 101, where you learned all the hand building and you got a little bit of wheel. And so I started with a pinch pot, coils, and embellished it. This was one of the things my students, one of my classes that I taught for with the high schoolers. It's a not a memory box, a story box. So they had to build a box, and it had to be decorated in a way that tells the story of what they wrote. They write a story from personal experience, and then they keep it in the box as a memory. And then over here, this is, I've got all these little pocket fidget, but this was actually the first hosta leaf I made the bowl from. It is huge. This was the biggest hosta leaf. I haven't found one that big since, but anyway, minus all the little fidget stones, pocket stones. And then down here are some of the other leaf dishes. And then down here, a few little bowls and stuff. A lot of these are going to go to a pop-up that is coming up in this weekend, actually. Oh, here. I do these things called meditation balls. And this was a large one, so you can't really hold this one in your hand. But they rattle. And I made them where I would do workshops and you would write down something that you would like to give to the universe, to get rid of, or to put out for manifestation, or something you want to let go of, so that then it goes in the flames of transformation. It burns up in the kiln. So inside the little balls, and would have been your message that you sent to the universe or the divine. And then when you meditate, you can just hold them, and it gives you a focus, and the weight of it kind of keeps you centered, because there's this weight of this clay ball in your hands. But then I did a whole series of these really large ones that are on stands. I think there's another one upstairs, but most of them were given away. So now, of course, behind the pile of clay tools, this was Stachy. Sadly, he's not with us anymore. That's a photograph I took. And then these are portraits, pet portraits that, oops, can't see it. That would be Lucky Bustard. This was Raisin. He also is gone. And this is our dog. He's gone too, our little Min Pin. Chopper was his name. And so I think that's it. Oh, here's some other I made long ago. I love these long dishes. Oops, I shouldn't do that. I don't have the mold anymore for them. I'll have to make one, because like I said, a lot of this stuff was made in 1990 something and before. But they're great for like a long French bread baguette. I'm sorry, there we go. Is that better? Oh, and up here the wings are broken, but this was a raku, a large rattle. It had wings, and I don't know if you, I don't know, I don't think you're seeing it. Wait a minute, sorry. Let me try it this way. There it is. You can only see the top of her. But I love doing raku. I don't do it very often anymore. So, oops, there's a light. Anyway, since we're here, this is my living room. This is the house I grew up in, by the way. Here's some more African art. I have friends who actually own and do have a store and a museum of African art, of African culture. And there we go. There we go. I can't keep it all. This was also African. This is a yarn painting. And then this is like some of I use watercolor and meditation. I paint out of meditation for, sorting through things. And I don't know what I'm showing you. Here we go. Okay. I love doing this. This was a pendulum painting. And I actually use my wheel for spin art sometimes. So that's what that painting is. And let me see if you can see it. Where is it? I can't see it, what I'm doing. I don't know how to turn it. Oh, there it is. So that painting is done on the wheel with spin art. Another African mask. And, oh, this is a piece I love. Now, of course, all this isn't ceramic, but I figured while you're here. This I got at Kennedy Krieger Institute's Festival of Trees, which is a fundraiser every year. Kennedy Krieger Institute is a school and a medical facility in Baltimore for children with different disabilities. And anyway, so this was on a silent auction. And the children did this. They had made this. It's all blocks of wood and scraps of paper and paint. And been on it and on it. And I love it. I love it. It's been years. I can't even remember. Probably in 2000 maybe. 2001. So I've had it like 20 some years. But I just love it. And I love that the kids did it. And it's abstract and colorful. And I love color. So anyway, yeah, I guess that's about it. This is my, oops, sorry, I turned off the cat TV so it wouldn't be chirping while we were, oh, this is Foghorn Leghorn. Let me see if you can see him. He's a big metal sculpture. See it? There he is. Go down. Isn't he fun? Okay, well, oh, here, wait a minute. This is a wall. So a lot of the art on this wall is a local artist here called Sog. His name is Sean Theron. And he gathers old wood and doors and uses all kinds of paint, like spray paint, house paint, any kind of paint that he can find. And so all that work is his. And then work down here is, wait a minute, this is my work, some of it. Just, I don't do anything but ceramics now because ceramics has always been my love from the first time I saw a wheel in elementary school and found out what it did. But I could never actually do it until I went back to school when my youngest son was in preschool to finish I hadn't even finished my AA degree, but all I needed were electives. And so I looked in the catalog to see what electives I would take while he was in the preschool there. And they had ceramics. And I thought, really? You can get college credit to paint those molds? Because I had done that as a kid. But then I read the description, and that was where I took that first course, where it was hand building and wheel, and I took every course there that I could, even past when I had enough credits, obviously, until Ralph Bainey, my instructor. I even did independent study, and he said, "There's nothing more I can teach you. You need to go on to some other place to get more." And so then I started taking classes at Baltimore Clay Works. And anyway, that's a little bit of my story, but I don't know. I hope you enjoyed this little tour. I hope it doesn't make you nauseous, because I'm not good at doing the camera, and I don't know how you could switch it from a selfie to the other way. It just ended up stopping the video, and I don't know how to edit. And I told you this is reality TV. So anyway, hope you have a nice day, and see you next time. Bye.